Oh, I'm scared. I asked my followers on Twitter to ask me anything that they wanted. And I got a lot of questions here, guys. We're going to go through them. And we're going to play waterfall parkour here while we do it. First, we got to select the difficulty level. We're going to do normal. Okay, I don't know what that means. And let's go into this map. Okay, I think this is our first jump, maybe? I think we're going that. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's get into some questions. Oh, it's so dark. I can hardly see anything. Oh, I already died. Step 1, turn off shadows. Aha, now I can see stuff. Okay, here we go. First question. Dumblon asks, who's my favorite brother? Ah! Wow, Dumblon went right into it. I said, don't go easy on me. And, well, I guess that is her answer to that. Okay, who's my favorite brother? I mean, that's not a question you can ever actually answer. Donald and Jeremy, I have a very different relationship with. Whoa, no! I have a different relationship with both of them. Donald is about 7 years older than me, and Jeremy, he's 4 years older than me. And I actually was roommates with Jeremy for many years after, like, up in college. Like, after we moved out of our parents' house and everything like that, I was roommates with Jeremy for a long time. Whoa, there was a, oh my gosh, where'd that rock come from? Versus Donald was married, like, before I even graduated high school, like, well before that. So I didn't get a chance to get as close to Donald when it comes to, like, I don't know, just the everyday, I don't know, grind of life. So I have a little bit of a different relationship with Jeremy that I do with Donald, but I'm still really close with Donald. I would still consider him a really close friend. I love him. You know, there's all sorts of, I don't know, growing up, we were always really close together. And while, yeah, 7 years is a big difference, like, I feel like my family, oh my gosh, I keep dying. I feel like my family is all really close in our demeanors and how we think and talk to each other. So I can't tell you who's a favorite brother, but I can say that I'm really good friends with both. All right, let's see if I can get through this level. Oh my gosh, wait, do I fall through the, you don't fall through on this. It looks really scary. Next question. Lamoon here asks, have you had time to share more moments with your family since you have an editor for my videos? Also more time for big projects? So I wouldn't say I necessarily have more time for my family. One of the big purposes, oh my gosh, of having an editor in the first place was to open up more time to do big projects. Like, I'm still gonna work from, I don't know, my normal work hours. Where do I go from? Oh, look. Oh no, I fell back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I still work my normal work hours, which is, I don't know, probably 9 hours a day. Oh, that is moving. Oh, that was, oh my gosh, that is so confusing. But I have always made time for my family no matter what. No matter how busy I was, I always stopped working at 4 p.m. And then I spend time with my kids and my wife until about 7. And then if I need to go back to work, that's when I go back to work. I cannot get past this level. So having the editor has made more time for me to do bigger projects like the Mustard Mayhem event, which has taken a ridiculous amount of time. All right, guys, I cannot mantle this thing. And after the Mustard Mayhem event is over, I'll be able to spend more time on a lot of projects that I want to spend time on. Let's see. Can I get up? I just got to hold down mantle forever. Okay, that was crazy. So yes, the editor has helped a lot and just opening up the doors for me to do more things that I want to do. Next question. Boy asks, has mustard ever come in glass bottles like how ketchup did? I don't know. I assume so. Let's see. Mustard in bottle. Maybe I should say glass bottle. Let's see. I mean, there it is right there. Aha. There's mustard like ketchup. That was an easy question. Let's do the next one. Maro asks, if you had an opportunity to make a game, what it would be and what it would be called? Oh man, that's really hard. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to really think about that. One thing I've always thought would be a fun game is, oh wow, don't get close to the waterfall. I've always thought it'd be a fun game to start as like a little amoeba or something where you have to like go around and eat other things, similar to like Agario, where it's like you start as Agario and then you move on to like, I don't know, you get big enough or evolve into a bigger creature, maybe like Snake, and then you become like Snake and like you slowly progress through different game modes. Oh my gosh, I'm just dying over and over again. You just slowly progress through game modes until eventually you're in some huge epic MMO RPG or something. And you can go back and play the old game modes if you want, if you just really like the Agario one, but you could kind of go around and play different things. So I just think it'd be fun to have like progression like that. Okay, next question. Real says, what's the secret formula? The secret formula to what? Here's the secret formula, guys. 2 parts ketchup, 1 part mayonnaise. Mixed together, delicious. Old Zealand asks, when you're with your brother, do you guys only talk about Fortnite or do you guys talk about other things as well? I feel like I've answered this question a bunch of times, but I would say, you know, we definitely talk about Fortnite from time to time, but that's probably like just a little bit of what we talk about. I don't know where I'm going here, guys. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go over here? Let's try. Here we go. Ah! not. Okay, yeah. So we only talk about Fortnite like probably 10-15% of the time. The rest is just family stuff. You know, we both have kids. We both have a lot going on, and so we talk about those different things. Like, how is his kids doing? So yeah, we talk about a lot of things, just like any brothers would do. What is your single most embarrassing story? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. What's my most? I have a lot of embarrassing moments. I'm trying to think of like what's the most embarrassing story for me. I mean, one of my issues is I don't really get embarrassed very easily, so I don't really know what to say here. What the heck? Where am I supposed to jump? Is there like a ledge? Oh, there was a ledge sticking out. Or I could, that was weird with mantling. I would say probably my most embarrassing moment is I was in a Costco. I feel like I've shared this before. I was in a Costco, like a store. If you're not from America and don't know what Costco is, there was like a book signing happening, and there was like all these books sitting out, and there was no author there. The author wasn't sitting by the books. And I looked at the description on the back, and I'm a huge book reader. I love like fantasy, and I love like, oh, that didn't do it. I love fantasy books and stuff like that. And it was a fantasy book, so I picked it up, read the back, and it sounded so awful. And I said that out loud to my friend who was with me. I was like, this sounds awful. And then I heard, oh, do you have any questions about it? I can answer it for you. And standing right behind me was the author. I was so embarrassed. And I had to sit there and talk to him for like another 30-40 minutes, asking him questions about his dumb book. I just wasn't interested in it at all. But I felt so bad for like, I don't know, saying his book sounded dumb that I just sat there and talked to him forever. So that was really embarrassing. I still feel bad about it. I haven't read the book. Why have you suddenly stopped playing other people's maps? Well, the number one reason is my audience prefers me build. Wait, where am I going? Oh no, I went backwards. As I'm playing somebody else's map right now, I will say this. My audience prefers me building to playing other people's maps. Like, I don't get near as many views when I play other people's maps as I do when I make my own. And my goals are all about growing my channel. How the heck am I supposed to do this? This is like a reverse upstairs Neo thing on. There we go. Oh, wow. We made it. So my goal is to grow my channel, and I'll do whatever I need to grow it. And right now, playing other people's maps is not how to grow my channel. What's happening? Okay, this is cool. And I still love playing other people's maps. Wow, we made it. Like, this map is absolutely incredible. I've had a lot of fun climbing this and like trying to get to the next level. And I still like to play other people's maps off of videos, but it just doesn't get as many views. Sometimes when I'll do like, here's 5-10 videos, like those videos will do okay. But usually I do those videos when I've kind of run out of ideas of other things I should build, and I'm gonna play other people's builds to get more ideas. Oh man. Not all the time. Sometimes I find a map that is very interesting and people will love, but those are few and far in between. Hopefully that changes with Creative 2.0, because I'll want to show off a lot of really cool experiences, but I don't know. We'll see where the views take me. Lexigo plays games. Do you know how to make grilled cheese? I know how to make a killer grilled cheese. Yes. Westlake plays. What is your advice to anyone trying to make creative content and BR content for YouTube? I don't know. Be original as you can. Oh man, I keep falling down here. I think one of the reasons a lot of BR like content creators are leaving the game is because they just don't have any original ideas anymore, and which is fair. I mean, it's hard to keep coming up with new ideas on the same exact game mode versus I feel like in creative, there are a ton of ideas, and that's why someone like my channel is growing, is because there's just an infinite amount of ideas to go on and to create content, and trying to find the right content that's going to keep people interested is a whole other story, right? That's really hard. And like, I mean, that kind of goes to my last question of why I don't play as many maps anymore. It's really just because, I mean, it doesn't really get the views at all. But I'm always trying new stuff, as you can see, with like different types of maps I build, or like the Mustard Mayhem event is a new type of content for me I'm trying out, or even like the Backrooms was a new type of series where I just slowly build out the map as long as you guys want me to build it, as opposed to building a map and just releasing it and there you go, it's one video. So I'm always trying different things, and my advice to any YouTuber is go and read the YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves. That'll help you get pointed in the right direction. Let's go. Okay, we made it finally. That'll get you pointed in the right direction for what kind of content you should build and how you should organize it, and also like how to, I don't know, just be a better YouTuber. I read that, I took a course from him, and like it changed my channel forever, so I'm falling to my death again. So yeah, read that book and then just keep going, keep trying new things. Like, my channel has changed so much over the years. Like, it went from battle royale to creative to like figuring out, like showing off people's maps and like how to beat them, to doing hub tutorials, to doing how-to things, to doing update videos, to building my own maps. Like, oh my gosh, I keep falling. Oh no, I hope I didn't hit a checkpoint there. Oh good, I didn't. That was scary. So yeah, my channel has evolved a ton ton since it's come out. And so, because I've just decided I'm never going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to find the next big thing or whatever. My channel's going to grow because I'm going to make it grow. So my advice to you is to, if you're going to do this, to really commit to it. I don't think I should just climb on these spikes here. Maybe I should, I mean, just jump over here. Oh, wait a second. Those spikes. Okay, that was very deceiving. All right, we made it up to the top of the mountain. Oh, wait. Is this not the end? Oh, I don't think it's the end. Next question. Okay, Vortex asks, in your opinion, what do you think Epic needs to do to help smaller creators and build teams succeed? Oh, that's a really hard one. I mean, we're kind of, we've gone through so many different phases of creative mode, right? We've gone through phases where there is a lot of smaller creators can really grow quickly. Wait, what is this? There was no checkpoint. Oh. And we've gone through phases where, you know, only the big creators can like see success. And I think, I mean, Epic has been working really hard on building the tools. I feel like that has been their main kind of, oh, look, here's the checkpoint. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Their main thing is getting the tools up to a point where, you know, creators can actually really succeed. Oh, I gotta watch out for that boulder. And so I don't know if Epic is really focused yet on creators as much as they have on the tools. But having said that, I think Epic is gonna get closer to that point as we get closer to the tools being like Creative 2.0, I don't know, and stuff like that, where there should be more opportunities for smaller creators to find success, especially as they change their payout system from the creator code system to a more, I don't know, a realistic system for a user-generated content system like this. But here's one thing I've always believed is you should never rely on someone else for your success. Like, so for example, instead of relying on Epic to show off your maps and feature them, you should be building, oh no, I jumped too early. You should be building your own audience on social networks or whatever, or on YouTube like I have done, so that people will play your maps no matter what, and then you can be successful and make money. A lot of map makers I've seen who had the opportunity to make an audience online back when creative was much smaller kind of have, like, I don't know, just floundered because they've relied so heavily on Epic for featuring. So now when they release stuff isn't seen as much. There we go, I made it. Because they've relied on Epic as opposed to building their own audience. So that's my recommendation. Try and build your own audience as opposed to relying on Epic. Wait, is that it? We beat the normal mode. Well, what's hard mode then? Hold on, I just want to see what hard mode is real fast. While I load that up, let's look at the next question. What will be the first thing you're gonna do when Creative 2.0 launches? Okay, first let's turn on hard mode. I still don't know what this means, and we're gonna try and just see if we can make it to the end. First thing I'm gonna do is just play it like non-stop. Learn, play, learn, and more. Build. Like, I'm gonna have so much fun, and I'm gonna be watching what you guys are gonna be doing. Like, it's gonna change us forever, I feel like. Not just me, it's gonna change you guys. It's gonna, ooh, wait a second. Is this hard mode? Is there's only one checkpoint or fewer checkpoints? I bet that's what it is. That's gotta be what it is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna build some really fun maps, some really fun experiences. I don't really know what Creative 2.0 is gonna bring us, so I don't know exactly how to answer that question until I've really had a chance to dive into Creative 2.0. But I can promise you this, I'm gonna make some really fun maps, I'm gonna make some really fun experiences, and show off exactly what 2.0 can do. All right, let's find one more question here that's really juicy. Okay, Brandy Bills here asks, do you feel privileged that Donald Mustard is your brother and therefore you were pre-exposed to a lot of the Fortnite creative community, thus leading to a greater success? I see no other content creators coming close to your numbers. Oh, okay, there's a lot packed in that question. Let me answer it for you. So I was never exposed to anything more than anyone else. So a lot of people think being Donald's brother gives me more access into, I don't know, something that other people don't have access to, but that's not true. In fact, it's been a greater detriment to me to have Donald as my brother than it is like otherwise. Like, I can't have a creator code, I can't earn money. Oh look, there is a checkpoint here on hard mode. Okay, like, I can't be featured, I can't grow with Epic's help at all. So I've had to rely on myself to do everything, and I think maybe, you know, I don't know, being Donald's brother has brought me some success in that people come to me thinking I'm Donald. Like, I still get questions sometimes like, are you Donald Mustard? So I think maybe some people think I'm Donald, and that might bring me something. But I get no early access, I get no preferential treatment from Epic. I get blacklisted all the time from things because I'm Donald's brother. I can't can't go and like, I don't get invites to events. I could never have an icon skin. I could never grow. Like Epic can never help me grow. It's always going to be my own efforts that's going to help me grow. And I've seen people make comments like that before, like, oh, you know, you're only big because, I don't know, you're Donald's brother. And honestly, I feel like the opposite is true. Like, I feel like I am big despite being Donald's brother. And I don't feel any bitterness towards Epic for their policies or towards Donald or anything like that, because I understand their position. But it's meant that I've had to work way harder than anyone else to find growth. So when you look at my numbers and you wonder, how is he so much bigger than anyone else? I mean, there's a couple of reasons, at least in the creative community. There's lots of creators in the Fortnite community that are bigger than me, but I feel like in the creative community, there's a lot of people that were bigger than me at first, but they stopped focusing on YouTube and focused more on map building because it was more lucrative, versus I have had to focus on YouTube because I get nothing for making maps. I get no money. So a lot of those people that were focusing on Fortnite have gone on to build teams, and they've just kind of stopped doing YouTube, and some have even just quit Fortnite and YouTube altogether. But I kept going, and I kept like working hard, and so that's why you see now there's some other content creators out there that are working hard to get to my point, but I was there before them. And so I've just been relentless with my content. Like, I have posted almost every day for 5 years or whatever it is, making content even when it's a total bust and I'm like not getting views or whatever it is. And I found what works for me. It's not Donald that has brought me any success. And I know some of you might be rolling your eyes at that, but it's just true. I mean, I can't get anything from Donald because he works for Epic. I can never have that code, at least under their current system. I don't know if that'll ever change. And if it changes, man, I'm going to be the happiest guy on earth. So I'm not going to rule out that ever changing. But for now, at least in the last year or two or 3 or 4 or 5 or however long it's been, I have been having to work harder than anyone else to gain an audience. So I know a lot of people that haven't been on the journey with me the whole way. Like, they'll look at my success and think, oh, he just got there because it's his brother. It's a lot of hard work you haven't seen. And I know Brandy's a great builder, and it wasn't meaning to be offensive at all. And don't worry, I'm not offended or anything. But I hope those that are watching don't just think, you know, Mustard got here because of what his name is, and not because of his hard work. And like, oh my gosh, I can't get up on that platform. It's been a ton of hard work to get to this point, and I'm gonna keep working as hard as I can. Not the tree. I'm gonna keep working as hard as I can, not to beat this hard level map, but to make content that you're gonna love. I love you guys. Thanks for the questions.